Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fluent English with Podcast. I'm Sophie.
And I'm Alan. We're here to help you improve your English skills while having a great time together.
That's right. So grab your favorite drink and let's get started. Today, we're going to talk about a very interesting topic, cats versus dogs.
Oh, this is going to be a fun one. I'm team dog all the way. What about you, Sophie?
Well, I have to admit I'm more of a cat person myself. But hey, that's what makes this discussion so exciting, right?
Absolutely. So let's dive into it. What do you think are the pros and cons of having a dog?
Well, one of the pros of having a dog is definitely their loyalty. Dogs are known for being incredibly loyal companions.
That's true. And they're also great for exercise. Taking your dog for a walk is a fantastic way to stay active.
Definitely. But on the flip side, dogs require a lot of attention and care. They need regular walks, grooming, and training.
Right, whereas cats are more independent. They can entertain themselves and don't require as much attention as dogs do.
Exactly. Plus, cats are great for people who live in smaller spaces, like apartments, because they don't need to be taken outside for walks.
That's a good point. But some people might argue that cats can be aloof and less affectionate compared to dogs.
That's true, but it really depends on the cat's personality. Some cats can be just as loving and affectionate as dogs.
Very true. Well, let's hear what our listeners have to say about this topic. We've got some interesting opinions and experiences lined up.
I've had both cats and dogs, and I have to say, I love them both for different reasons. Dogs are great for companionship and protection, while cats are perfect for cuddling up with on the couch.
As someone who travels a lot for work, I find cats to be much more convenient. I can leave them with plenty of food and water for a few days, whereas with a dog, I'd need someone to take care of them while I'm away.
I've always been a dog person, but recently I adopted a cat from a shelter, and I have to say, I'm pleasantly surprised by how affectionate and playful she is. I think I might be becoming a cat person too.
Wow. Those were some fascinating insights. It's clear that both cats and dogs have their own unique qualities that make them special companions.
Absolutely, and we've only scratched the surface of this topic.
So, Alan, what's your take on the debate? Are you still team dog?
You know, after hearing those opinions, I have to admit I'm starting to see the appeal of cats too, but I think I'll stick with dogs for now.
Fair enough. And as for me, I'm still firmly team cat. But hey, who knows? Maybe one day I'll have a change of heart.
You never know. So listeners, what do you think? Are you team cat or team dog? We'd love to hear your thoughts.
That's right. Don't be shy. Share your opinions and experiences with us in the comment section. We always love hearing from you.
Yes, it's been such an engaging discussion so far, and we're excited to continue exploring this topic.
Absolutely. Now, Alan, do you have any personal stories or experiences with cats or dogs that you'd like to share?
Oh, definitely. I remember when I got my first dog, Max. He was a playful Labrador retriever, and he brought so much joy into my life. We used to go on long walks together, and he was always there to greet me with a wagging tail whenever I came home.
That sounds wonderful. Dogs really do have a special way of brightening up our days. As for me, I've had several cats throughout my life, but one in particular stands out. His name was Whiskers, and he was the most adventurous cat I've ever known. He loved exploring the outdoors and would often bring me little gifts like leaves or feathers.
That's adorable. It's amazing how our pets become such integral parts of our lives, isn't it?
Absolutely. Now let's hear from some more of our listeners. We've got some additional opinions and experiences lined up.
Growing up, my family always had dogs, so I never really considered getting a cat. But when I moved into my own apartment, I decided to adopt a cat, and it was the best decision I ever made. She's brought so much joy and companionship into my life.
I've had both cats and dogs, and while I love them both, I have to say, cats are much easier to take care of. They're low maintenance and independent, which works well with my busy schedule.
I used to be afraid of dogs because of a bad experience I had as a child, but after spending time with a friend's gentle golden retriever, I realized that not all dogs are scary. Now, I'm considering getting a dog of my own.
Wow, those were some heartfelt stories. It's clear that the bond between humans and their pets is truly special. Alan, do you have any funny or memorable moments with your pets that you'd like to share?
Oh, where do I begin? One time I was trying to teach Max some new tricks, and let's just say it didn't go as planned. He kept getting distracted by squirrels and birds, and it turned into a hilarious game of chase around the backyard.
That sounds like a blast. Pets have a knack for keeping us entertained, don't they? As for me, I'll never forget the time Whiskers managed to get himself stuck in a tree. It took hours of coaxing and gentle encouragement to finally convince him to come down.
Oh, the adventures of our furry friends never cease to amaze me. Now let's hear from some more of our listeners. We've got some additional opinions and experiences lined up.
I've always been a cat person, but recently I adopted a rescue dog, and it's been such a rewarding experience. He's brought so much joy and laughter into my home, and I couldn't imagine life without him now.
As someone who suffers from allergies, I've found that cats are a better fit for me. Their fur produces fewer allergens than dog fur, so I'm able to enjoy their company without constantly sneezing and itching.
I've had both cats and dogs, and while I love them both, I have to admit, there's something special about the bond between a dog and their owner. The loyalty and unconditional love they offer is truly unmatched.
Wow, those were some fantastic insights. It's clear that there's no shortage of love and appreciation for our furry companions.
Absolutely. Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. But don't worry, we'll be back soon with more exciting discussions and language learning tips.
That's right. Until next time, keep practicing your English and enjoying the company of your beloved pets.
Bye for now.